Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 24 of Raincoat Blind. Last time, we solved the locked room case at the art gallery, and we discovered that the priest was actually the nailman. Even though they didn't reveal, oh hey, the nun, her arm was broken 2 months ago. No. They didn't say when her arm was broken. Basically, for all I knew, her arm could have broken basically the day right when she killed the fourth victim. I didn't know how recent it was. Okay, but anyways, enough of me being salty. Let's go.
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
The Phoenix Wright method.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence.
The Phoenix Wright method at its finest.
But what could I use as a bluff?
The loading screen, that'll be our ultimate bluff. Okay, a report concerning the clock tower murder case. Footprints facing the wall. Nailman murders. I'm gonna assume that it's this one.
Enough with your stupid fantasies! Everything is... There's nothing but a fantasy! Do you have any proof? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence.
Okay, yep.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene. There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible! I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
You gave yourself away.
Are we not going to be doing a fortress battle?
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
Yeah, there has to be more to it. There has to be.
Thanks.
Kanai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harmed us. That's why the people asked the nailmen to kill
But there has to be more to this.
Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer. All I did was slay evil.
Yeah, but then why exactly would the Peacekeepers be so hell-bent on framing the Watchmaker? Basically. Yeah, unless they were also being used as a hit. Unless they were also being used as a hit sort of thing for the Amaterasu Corporation. Frankly, I believe that the nun is the real mastermind behind this case. I seriously can't shake that.
Give that name to the nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the nailman.
How do we know that how do we know that the nun didn't have pretty much everyone working? The servant would collect up the dolls, the priest would basically do the heavy lifting and do the killing, and the worshiper would basically go and would basically direct the Peacekeepers.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead. War is awesome!
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane
But there has to be
reasons.
more to this. I mean, this can't be shorter than the first case.
Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you
No,
weren't
there has to be
unmet.
more to this.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear.
Yeah, because basically the nun is probably behind it.
And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman.
Yeah, but just because the nailman was working, there could have been something deeper involved.
Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Okay, so it could very well be the nun.
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit? But
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
all right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective.
Yeah, where basically two of the killings involved Amaterasu. As for the art gallery, we don't really know what's going on there.
Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Different?
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right?
Huh?
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you when you're so helpless like that. Okay, Master, lay it all out.
Okay, which room is not like the others? Okay, case
If you're
files.
that lost, why not check your notes?
Okay, outline of the cases. Okay, the WDO versus Amaterasu. Okay, thank you. That actually does make things a lot easier. Okay, saw a young boy. Alara, blah blah blah. Just as Yuma was doing it, set the Peacekeepers. Which one was not like the others? Okay. Just the debate. Okay, let's talk it out. Okay, first we have the secret casino, where basically guy was pinned to the wall. Then we had basically case 2, where the guy was where there was a pulley system involved. 3. On the look of it, that wouldn't have worked. Nah, that wouldn't be. Case 4 was where it was the clock tower. Okay, solution keys. Let's see what the solution key
You
is.
definitely want to remember this.
Okay. Locked room. In person. Non-public information. Okay. Which one would have more information to it? Okay. Third lock room.
No, that has nothing to do with the matter.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew it was either the third or the I knew it was either case 3 or it was case 4.
Let's work together
Doctor is different from the victims because of the victims' cause of death. Right, yeah, the victim wasn't strangled. The victim was basically bonked on the head. Yeah, I knew there was something about that. Okay.
That's right. Go, go, go.
Actually got it correct. Hooray.
A new path's opened up. It seems to be a hidden passage. If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
Yeah.
If I knew there was something more to this, I just knew it. I mean, it wouldn't. I mean, it would be kind of anticlimactic to make it where the second case is a lot shorter than the first one. Granted, we did have a longer investigation period.
I see. So the cause of death for the victim at the art gallery storage is the only one that's different.
Right. The victims in the other locked rooms were all strangled to death. All had strangulation marks and scratches, defensive wounds. The victim in the third locked room had strangulation marks, but no signs of resisting. There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation was the cause of death. The real cause of death is blunt force trauma.
Okay, so are we going to be getting a Q coming forward? Coming forward? Yes, coming forward. We're not going to have coming forward. We're having forward. You're coming forward. Halar, where are you coming from? Are you behind us? Did Halara warp into the ether?
Here's another obstacle, but it's likely to be an insignificant one. Yuma, let's solve this mystery and move on.
Right.
Why was the cause of death made to look like strangulation? The work of the priest? Coincidence? The work of a copycat? Okay, I don't think it's coincidence. Let's see if this is the right one, but it's probably wrong. We're gonna probably get the vortex of hell. Okay! Yay! But watch out, it's gonna be a troll. It's like, hey, you thought you were right, but you were wrong. You were wrong.
The strangulation was faked to imply this crime had the same perpetrator as the other 3 incidents. By making the crime scene as similar as possible, it appeared like the mailman was responsible for an unrelated murder. Which means this was a copycat crime.
I agree.
Okay, now we can run. Yuma has to walk while saying about logic. The boy! It's boy! Boy was the criminal the entire
There
time!
could be some that were done by copycat criminals.
That has to be why the Mystery Labyrinth still remains, even after discovering the mailman's identity. So who is the copycat criminal?
Indeed. We need to uncover this imposter's identity.
All right.
Who is the copycat killer? I don't think it's the witness. I mean, really, why would the... boy!
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass!
Boy's not saying anything.
No.
I don't think it's Servant. Why would Servant be doing
I
this?
told you already.
You're accusing me of being the...
Boy's being awfully quiet about this. Boy's not defending himself. It's Boy! I had to do it. Why would they put Boy in the cage? I got tricked out by Boy.
Oprah can only be the
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your—
I told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
The worshipper seems like the most likely to be a copycat killer. Okay. Yeah, I just got tricked out by Boy. What? I mean, what would they put Boy there?
You are the copycat criminal.
I don't know. Boy could have a fascination with it. Boy just so happened to be playing near the near the clock tower where the nailman was. Frankly, the Boy could have a fascination with this. We don't know what Boy is capable of. Boy could have basically tricked that woman. Basically, she's like, oh hey little boy, what are you doing in the art gallery? And then Boy bangs her over the head with a statue, like that's for being a home wrecker. And then basically, boom, then he goes for the strangulation.
Huh? Me? What are you talking about? I told you all about the nailman, and even cooperated with your investigation. And now you think I'm a murderer? Are you fucking kidding me? This is crazy. Your investigation isn't worth shit. I'll crush you to dust, you filth!
Okay, let's see what we're gonna be dealing with this time. Okay, art gallery storage. Like the victim, there's no sign of strangulation, but no wounds for resisting. Past nailman murders. Okay, strangulation of the neck, non-public information. I'm going with this one.
Accuse me of being the culprit. I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the nailman. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah? Even if there was a copycat criminal.
Okay, I was trying to jump into it.
Why is it me? Kermit could be the copycat. The nut could be the copycat. Anyone could have done it.
Okay, I almost was out of range. But him, on the other hand, he was on the scene every time, so he knew the cause of death.
Trauma, faked as a strangling to resemble the nailman's MO. But the murders all being strangulations wasn't made public right away. The only ones who knew that were those who actually set foot on the crime scenes. That includes the mailman himself.
But why do I have the feeling that the nun is the true mastermind of this crime?
Which means you could have committed the murder in the art gallery.
Master, after him! Beat some sense into that sensitive, nonsensical phantom!
The what?
Frankly, the only one not making sense right now is you, Shinigami.
For the first on the scene to also
I
be the
thought the
culprit
nun
as
was
well.
gonna be the true mastermind of this all.
He was always suspicious, but because the real mailman was someone else, I didn't connect the dots. He was fascinated by the mailman, and by studying him, he eventually knew more about him than anyone else. Ultimately, he became the mailman.
It's ironic that he exposed his own crime by knowing too much about the other ones.
Master, the truth is right there! My radar
Up all
is
these
banging like
stairs.
crazy.
Banging?
Once again, Yuma is too pure for this world.
Go away! I won't let you! You have the truth!
Looks like we've arrived at the final stage.
If we make him submit, we'll completely solve the Mystery Labyrinth. Master, don't let your guard down.
Yeah.
Okay, once again, Titan time. What, Halara can't come along for the ride?
Let's do this, Master.
We'll never destroy this fort!
Okay, boom.
Stop it! Shut up!
Yeah, actually kicked the ball for once.
Stop with your lies! Everything was done by the nailman!
Okay, boom, boom. I will never get tired of this.
You accuse me when you have no proof! You didn't even check the crime scenes back then!
We did check the crime scenes. Okay.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Okay, one more time.
Safe.
It's true that there was an evil at the crime scene when you looked into the case.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. Okay, let's... Yeah, I just got a little confused, that's all. Okay. Halara's forte.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Okay, I got a little
Based on
mixed up.
Halara's forte, we were able to see what each crime scene looked like at that time.
My power allows me to see the moment
Who are
the
you
first
right
witness
now?
saw a crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
We used post-cognition to gather all the evidence.
Time to pound him.
Wrong! Shut up!
Okay, boom.
Get away from me!
Okay, we can at least get our combo back up and running.
Get away! Who cares if you use post-cognition? You only saw what I saw as the first person on scene. No clue will help lead you to the culprit.
Okay, almost there.
You're never gonna find the culprit. What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered.
Okay. Thin person, non-public information, nail in the painting. Okay.
Halara's post-cognition showed us that the paint can at the gallery storage entrance had been knocked over. And according to the art gallery staff member's testimony, that was your doing. You went into the crime scene first, and the art gallery employee behind you noticed you knocking over the paint can. But Halara's post-cognition only shows the scene when the corpse is first discovered. So if you were the first person to find the body, the scene before the paint can fell over would have been recreated. But it wasn't. The paint can had already been knocked over when the corpse was discovered. That means the first person to find the corpse was the art gallery's staff member, not you. The reason you didn't count as the first person to find it is because you're the culprit. This is the truth of the case.
Ah!
Yeah, but I'm kind of confused why we would be considering this guy as the soul of the case, considering that, well, it's only one singular Nailman case. And not to mention, just the guy we're trying to prove isn't the Nailman. Well, we're trying to say that this guy wasn't the Nailman, period. So I'm kind of confused as to why we're focusing so much on the copycat killing. I guess to tie up loose ends.
Master, finish him! Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can!
Okay, comic book time. Nailman killing. Okay. Yes, we know about the legend. Vent. Okay, what did the culprit use to climb the wall? There we are. Okay, yeah, so it was more or less just focusing on just the loose ends. But I highly doubt this guy was the soul behind all the killings. Or maybe I'm just being naive. Okay. Fishing line. What the culprit passed the line through. Okay, fishing line. Okay, now we have the doll eyes. The demented doll eyes. Okay, where the culprit passed the line through last. Key. No, that was not it. The incinerator. No, that was not it. Back of the corpse's neck. The rope ladder. Okay. And now we have the key. Come on, key. Okay, what the culprit used to escape. Rope ladder. Okay. What the culprit used to destroy the evidence. The incinerator. Okay, who's the Nailman? And finally, okay, that went a lot smoother than the first case. Since I can actually see, oh hey, here's the question.
Step right up, step right up! A series of locked room murders based on an urban legend. Will we discover the true identity of the Nailman? Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
To solve the mystery of this string of events, we have to know who the Nailman is first. The Nailman is an urban legend of Kanai Ward. You write down the name of someone you want dead, and drive a nail through it and a doll to a tree behind the church. And the Nailman will kill that person for you with a countless number of nails.
A string of murders exactly like that urban legend began half a year ago.
All of the crime scenes featured a corpse and dolls nailed down within a locked room. The first murder happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
The victim victim was none other than the geezer who owned the place, and the cause of death was strangulation.
Why is this coming out as much louder than normal?
I heard the buy-in to place a bet was pretty steep, and cheating was rampant, so it was obviously a scummy place.
The key to the door was inside of a glass. And the vent that connects outside looked too high for escape to be possible.
But the culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footholds to climb. The proof? Why, the nails that were bent downward.
The vent was not screwed down at the time of the murder, so it could easily be removed and used as an escape route. The second murder happened 3 months ago. It was at a mansion near Ginma district.
The victim was some real estate agent who lived there, and the cause of death was again strangulation. He made a lot of money through shady real estate deals, so of course someone would be out to get him.
The door to the crime scene was the only possible entrance. But the key to that door was underneath the nailed-down victim. After the culprit escaped, some sort of trick was used to get the key back into the room.
A fishing line passed from the vent through the eye socket of the doll and propped up the upper body of the corpse. All that was left was to exit the room, lock it, throw the key in from the vent, and boom! You've got yourself a locked room mystery!
The key was tossed under the victim from the vent, and once the fishing line was retrieved, the corpse's upper body fell over, completing the crime scene.
The nails on the upper body didn't pierce through completely, so it wasn't nailed down at all.
The third murder happened 1 month ago in an art gallery storage room in Ginma district.
The skank's cause of death was blood force trauma. She was a pretty lady who let her looks get to her head, and she got boom killed.
The key to the storage room was nailed to a painting through a doll. Another trick was used to get the key back inside the room here.
The painting with the doll nailed to it was propped up against the window, and then the culprit left the room. They nailed the key to the painting through the window, knocked it over, and bam! All done!
Those are the truths behind the past 3 cases. Now, there's been another murder at the clock tower in Kanai Ward.
The woman's cause of death was strangulation. Since you told that kid you'd take care of it, you've got to solve this case.
The clock tower crime scene is rather high up on the 3rd floor. The door was locked from the inside, and the window shutters were also locked. There was rainwater under the window, and the nails in 2 of the dolls had rub marks.
In other words, the culprit must have hung a rope ladder from the dolls to escape out the window. With my logic, anything is possible.
Why are you imitating Halara? Anyway. The killer cut their footing on the way down from the window. That way, they could just pull on one side of the rope to retrieve the whole thing.
The shutters come down under their own weight, so they locked once the rope was collected. I'm surprised you noticed the auto-locking feature. You sure love your shutters, Master.
The rope ladder was collected, then burned in the church incinerator, which only clergy have access to.
That's how we know the nailman must be someone from the clergy.
But one question arose from this. The nailman killings share one more characteristic. All the victims were murdered by strangulation. This piece of information wasn't publicized.
The cause of death in the art gallery murder was blood force trauma. The strangulation marks were added later.
Which means that it was someone mimicking the nailman. But I already know the identity of the copycat killer. First, the nailman must be someone thin enough to pass through the vent.
someone with the skills to throw the key with precision.
And a clergy member with access to the incinerator.
The priest! You're the nailman!
And the copycat is someone who knows that all of the victims were strangled to death.
Because he was the first witness in each case, the person capable of replicating the mailman's crimes is...
The worshipper! You're the copycat criminal!
This is the truth of the case!
What's that?
Okay, just let's see what's going on here with the sound.
It's the truth. The soul of the true culprit who built this mystery labyrinth.
Okay, apparently the cutscenes operate on a different sort of volume.
I see. It looks otherworldly,
Sorry.
but there's an ominous air around it.
Thank you, Halara. I was only able to make it this far thanks to you.
I only kept my part of the deal. You made the right choice hiring me. But I will say one thing. You've taken another step toward being a detective. That much is certain. I, Halara Nightmare, acknowledge you.
I feel so honored.
Halara? You do?
All right, all eyes on Shinigami.
What's about to happen?
Oh, isn't it obvious? It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to boot kill the bad guy. Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
Okay, the volume is really spiking up here. Okay, so what now? Yeah, we're going to describe how two people have just dropped dead. I highly doubt that Yuka is going to basically be able to just... Yuko is going to be able to just talk things down like he did with Swank.
Father?
Are you alright?
What's going on? What happened to those two?
There's no pulse. They're dead.
Good thing I have flowers.
Dead? What?
What? What is this?
I sure worked hard today. Feels so good to boom kill the murderer.
Mystery Labyrinth crumbles when you reap the soul of the true culprit.
Okay, apparently the voice volume just does what it wants to do, I guess.
Then, the cause of the Mystery Labyrinth's creation pays the price by vanishing with it. I knew this would happen, but it still hurts to see someone die before my eyes. It's like I killed them myself.
Yeah, I think the volume should be good.
No.
Sorry if I'm messing with the volume.
Kill them. I killed them with the ruthless blade of the truth.
There. Humans boom kill cows and pigs all the time and eat them. You don't feel bad about that, right? These were the souls of deranged murderers. At least you didn't eat them. If you look at it that way, there's nothing to feel bad about at all.
It's not so simple when it comes to people dying.
Did you people do this? Did you kill them with some kind of poison?
Hey, hold on. I have no idea what's going on here. Too much is happening all at once.
We shall talk at headquarters. Follow me there immediately.
Yeah, and then said, "Why didn't you call my sister back?" What are you talking about? 2 months ago, you went on a date with my sister. You said that you had a lovely time, but you didn't call her back.
Is it just me, or are things more complicated now than before entering the Mystery Labyrinth?
Oh, you want help? Are you going to rely on me again? Oh, fine. I can't say no.
Are we gonna kill
when
him
asked for
too?
help.
We're gonna kill everyone?
Everyone! Ah! He came back to life!
Sorry about that. You see, I'm actually the man.
What?
These are my final words, so I can't lie. I'm the mailman. The worshiper laying there is just a copycat criminal. Search the church for the tools used in each crime. I'm sure you'll find plenty of evidence. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check it out. Thanks!
I didn't know you could do that. But that was a super lazy confession. Will it work?
That should do it. We even have witnesses, so this case is closed.
The priest mumbled something, but I couldn't quite hear him. Anyway, everyone here will be taken to Amaterasu Corporation at once.
What the heck is with Seth and his audio? Why is Seth so unusually loud to the game's audio? Yeah, it's the megaphone. The megaphone's kicking in.
What?
It wasn't effective at all.
He's so stubborn. This is why I hate authority.
What do we do?
You were going to go to jail?
Huh? What now?
Motorbike. Something is heading this way at an alarming speed.
It can't be.
Where is that coming from?
No. What are you doing here?
Who are you?
You dare speak so carelessly? Who do you think I am?
The hero who defends peace and order in Kanai Ward. Director of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers. The Honorable Yomi Hellsmile.
The Peacekeepers director?
So he is the head of the Peacekeepers.
Now you know, small fry. Bow down.
What are you doing here?
No need to be alarmed. Benevolent Director Yomi is here to help. Oh, excuse me for the late introduction. I am Vice Director of the Peacekeepers, Martina Electro.
She's my beloved right hand. No one else gets to have her.
What's with him?
Master, be careful. This Yomi guy is dangerous.
Huh?
I've never seen anyone emit such a dangerous aura before.
Not to mention the whole coming in on a motorbike, jumping the crates, and kicking ass.
He's that bad?
So, what brings you here?
Oh, right. I was so focused on my beloved right hand that I completely forgot.
As mentioned earlier, Director Yomi is here to help. I hear you've been troubled by Seth's unreasonable treatment. Is that right?
Huh?
Director Yomi, what is going on here? Why am I...
We have discovered you've been receiving sizable kickbacks for facilitating donations meant for the church. We now know why you were so desperate to clean up all the Nailman problems. After all, it would be troublesome to lose access to all that money if the priest was arrested as the Nailman.
Wait, please. Director Yomi, I did this under your orders.
He wants all the kickbacks.
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear a thing.
I only did this because you ordered me to.
Seth, you make me sad. I'm the hero and defender of peace in this city. My peacekeepers are proud soldiers of that mission. And yet, you let yourself be corrupted. How could you? Seth, for the sake of the peacekeepers and the peace of Kanai Ward,
I'm gonna throw you in the river!
die.
Taking advantage of your position as a peacekeeper executive is a serious crime. The punishment must be severe.
With the river.
Yeah, I'm annoyed my own underling would betray me like this. I'm so annoyed, I'd go insane if I didn't toy around with my beloved right hand.
And made you all watch.
It's an honor.
He's terrible. Like a lizard cutting off its own tail to survive.
Someone like him is in charge of the Peacekeepers?
Don't look him in the eyes. Don't talk to him either. If possible, don't even breathe the same air as him. Though it's probably too late for that.
He's entered your lungs.
Well then. To our shit-for-brains friends playing detective. Looks like I have to give you a warning. Know your place in my city and stay there. Follow the rules and don't disturb our peace. Or I'll need you to die.
This guy gives off bad Ungard energy.
In this city, Director Yomi is both the law and the Peacekeepers itself. Defying us means you defy law and order. You will receive fitting treatment for such behavior.
Before, you were insignificant specks of dust. But now that you've banded together, you've become an eyesore. Detectives, my ass. Little shits.
Wow. That's not very nice.
Let's go, my beloved right hand.
Yes, Director Yomi.
Looks like we've been targeted by someone dangerous.
Yeah, thanks to you. One wrong move and it would have been all over. You got that?
I'm sorry, but...
No buts. None. How did this happen anyway?
Okay, anyways, we'll answer that question in the next episode because I think now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer and I hope you come back for the next week. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do as you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.